Welcome to episode 28 of the Unemployed Journeyman with Fukushima United in the J2 League, and we could be on for a bit of a promotion push. Although we are only 10 games into the season, I'm probably getting a bit carried away. I think I definitely am getting a bit carried away, but we are fourth in the table, 20 points from 10 games. I mean, if we average 2 points a game for the rest of the season, then we've certainly got no concerns about relegation. We are only 4 points away from the automatic promotion places and only 6 points off Tosu, who are top of the table. And yeah, with 20 points, we're 13 points away from the relegation zone. So at the moment, relegation really isn't something we need to worry about at the moment. Let's have a look at what's happened since you were last with us. And in the last episode, we had Kofu and Omiya away from home. Since then, I mean, we're building up a nice little unbeaten run here. After that game, we played Ryuku, where we won 2-0. We had our new striker, Mori, coming in, got a goal on debut. He did also pick up a bit of an injury, and he's been out for the next few games after that. But yeah, he got the first goal of the game on 63 minutes, and then Agawa on 88 minutes with an Ameda assist and a Matsumoto assist for Mori. And as you can see from the stats, we definitely deserve to win. More shots at goal, more shots on target, better XG, dominated possession, better passes completed. We were just all round the better team without a shadow of a doubt there. Ryuku, who we've played in the last couple of seasons and beaten them several times before. So yeah, happy with that. Then we came up against Gamba Osaka in the second leg of the Cup. And I did say that I felt we were able to do something at home considering how tight the last game was. This game as well was pretty tight, really. They had more shots at goal and more shots on target, but we had the better XG. We also had the better pass completion rate and most of the possession by a long way. But they went 2-0 up before Umeda and Takagi brought us back into it to go 2-2. We've also got this guy here, Shimizu, who's one of our young players, 17-year-old right-sided midfielder. We have to play one player under the age of 21 in this League Cup. So we gave him an opportunity and he was okay. I mean, he was there. You know, he kicked the ball a few times, got a 6.8, certainly didn't let himself down. And it's probably the only time he's going to play this season. But he's someone we can keep an eye on, see how he develops and whatever else. So, yeah, I think it was probably a 2-2 draw was a reasonable result. But, again, the fact that we're getting a 2-2 draw against a team that is in the J1 League, very happy with that. We then played our local rivals, Iwaki, and got a 1-0 win against them. Morishita with a goal, our brand new centre-back. I'll get into that in a moment, show you more about him. What I will do actually is I'll show you the goal that he scored because it was an absolute delight. It was originally from a corner and Kojima has it, gives it to Ake. Here's Morishita. What a strike that was. What a strike from our centre-back. Absolutely beautiful. 94th minute winner as well. Made it even more beautiful. Absolutely enjoyed that thoroughly. 1-0 win. Then we played Akita. Now, Akita, we were meant to play them after Gamba Osaka and before Iwaki. And if you remember, we were originally meant to play them between Kumamoto and Shimizu, between them two games. That was postponed back then because of a waterlogged pitch. It was postponed again around here because of a waterlogged pitch. I thought we was never going to end up playing them. But we did end up playing them and we got a 2-1 win. Agawa with yet another goal. And Morishita, our centre-back from the penalty spot, he's got a taste for goal, I'll tell you that much. Matsumoto had a goal disallowed as well. They pulled one back in the 95th minute, which was quite disappointing because I was looking forward to a 2-0 clean sheet there. But yeah, it's a win. And you know what it does to the table. We've already shown you that. So at the moment, we are on a 7-game unbeaten run. 4 wins, 3 draws in that time. One of those being in the Cup. But we have, quite importantly, won our last 3 league games. So if we have a look at transfers, let's go to the transfer history. And Raya Morishita came in. You know about Mori anyway, £250,000 he came in. We got Raya Morishita from Yamaguchi for £45,000 raising to £54,000. And yeah, he's a 3-star, 27-year-old centre-back with another half a star in potential. He is pretty much 2-footed. He can play with his right and his left. He can do the ball playing centre-back and the central defender at the same kind of standard. So he's been very useful to have around. And the fact that he's got 2 goals from 2 games, he's a prolific centre-back. Well, prolific goal-scoring centre-back. So, yeah, I think that's all there really is to show you. Show you dynamics. Team cohesion is good. Club atmosphere is very good. Don't know why it's going down. Managerial support is very good. We've only got Oliver Perflett, who's unhappy because replacements have been signed, but whatever. Don't get injured. Then we've got 738,000 in the transfer budget. We're still underspent on a wage budget by 3,500. But yeah, what actually happened in terms of bringing in that centre-back, if we go back to the schedule, after the game against EMEA, we had Amori, who was picked up a suspension for too many yellow cards. And the choice we had in here was to either play Agawa in the centre alongside Pedro, or we bring Hunu into centre defence. And Hunu is quite a downgrade, it has to be said. So I didn't want to move Agawa because he's been sensational for us. This right back, centre back, left back, whatever position he wants to play in. 10 appearances, 4 goals, 2 assists, 2 player of the match awards at 7.13. I know it's early doors, but potentially signing of the season and a free transfer. Lovely stuff. So yeah, I didn't really want to move him from that position because he's playing so well. So I went into the transfer market, saw Raya Morishita and thought, why not? Let's bring him in. He adds a bit of depth to our defence as well, and it's quality depth at that. Now, in terms of who we're going to play for our next game, we do have Amori out injured. He returns to training tomorrow, so he could be back for the next game. Pufflet is out for another couple of weeks still, so yeah, he won't be featuring. But I think we've pretty much got the team as we want it. We have got Matsumoto on the bench instead of a left back, so Kojima will be in the left back position. Let's get into today's first game, and it is against FC Gifu, who are 17th in the league. And we've had a pretty kind start to the season in terms of the games we've played. Like, out of the 10 games we've played, I think 6 of them been teams against teams that are down by the relegation area, or in and around it at least. So, yeah, this is the team we're going to go with. Kawata in goal, Kojima left back, Agawa right back, Pedro and Morishita in the centre of defence, Kobayashi and Matsushita in the centre of midfield. We're giving Matsumoto a bit of a rest because, again, he's not quite at the level of fitness. Martinez and Sandoval out wide with Takagi and Mori up top. Now, in terms of what Mori can do, he does like to be a poacher. He can be an advanced forward as well, but I think we'll leave him as a poacher for the time being. Like I say, he did score on debut. He's only played, I think, one other game since then because of his injury that he picked up. Hopefully he's not going to be injury prone because that would be quite upsetting. But yeah, Gifu, 4 defeats in the last 5 games. They are not playing well. We absolutely should be winning this game. And if we have any dream, any faint dream of a promotion push, we need to be winning this game as well. And we almost went 1-0 up there in the 5th minute, but not quite to be. Kobayashi with a free kick, puts the ball forward. Martinez has it now on the right-hand side, puts the ball in, and it's a goal from Mori, Yoshisha Mori. I'm just going to call him Mori because I'm not going to get used to his name. So Mori with the goal, Martinez with the assist. Martinez has started playing well recently as well. If Sandoval can turn it on the right-hand side, then we really will have a quite frightening front line, to be fair. But here is Gifu with the ball, but it's over the bar and it's a goal kick. They've got a lovely stadium, Gifu, I have to say. But yeah, 14 minutes in, 1-0 up. Stats-wise, we are definitely the better of the two teams. They're playing a 4-4-2. And I would like us to be able to get a second and maybe even a third goal just to kind of not put the game to bed, so to speak, but to give us a bit of breathing space, I suppose is a better way of putting it. But yeah, we've been playing well recently. We've been playing some good football. It's been lovely to watch them play. And as you saw with the goal I showed you from our centre-back, Morishita, some good goals as well. Here's Sandoval now with Agawa, back to Sandoval, puts the ball into the box towards Martinez. Oh, couldn't have got much closer. I think I just rolled across the line. We have another corner. It's going to be Matsushita to take it. Puts the ball into the box. Oh, what a goal from Agawa. This guy is just phenomenal. What a celebration from him as well. On the stroke of half time, 30 seconds or so left, and Agawa with yet another goal. I'll say it again, signing of the season. Free transfer, a good right back that on that right hand side where we do have them as a wing back on attack, he just is doing such a good job. Here's Kobayashi. Can we get a third? Matsushita gives it to Sandoval. Back to Matsushita. Finds Mori. Mori goes back to Agawa. Oh, I thought he was going to have a shot. Oh, and Matsushita took a shot instead, and it's been saved by the keeper. Must have been a very good save by the keeper as well. Matsushita will take the corner on this right-hand side. Puts the ball in towards the back post, and Agawa couldn't quite repeat what he done last time. And it stays 2-0. But yeah, we are playing well in this game. And I mean, for those of you that watched the last episode, 2-0 is a bit of a problematic scoreline for us. We had a 2-0 lead in both games in the last episode and managed to not win the games, to draw both the games. Here's Kobayashi. Ball to Mori. Nicely taken down. And Mori, with his second of the game, an instant highlight now from pretty much from kickoff. But it's with Gifu. Are they going to pull one back here? They've got space over on the right-hand side. And he's fed it through, and that is a very good, well-taken goal from Gifu. That was a lack of concentration, I'd say, on our part, because that was straight from kickoff that they took that opportunity. Right, we're going to make a change, and I think what we'll do is we'll move Kojima out to the right. We're going to take Agawa off and bring on Matsumoto. Probably should have put the other left back on here. Kobayashi can come off for Matsumoto, as he's looking a bit tired as well. And we'll leave it at that for the time being. Give it another 10 minutes. What we don't want is to concede a second goal, because then that will set up a very nervy final. Oh, here we go. Right, they have a free kick. I was going to say it's too close to score, but they almost got a goal from the rebound. And they still have the ball. We need to try and win it back, but the highlight ends. Right, we're going to make a substitution now. And I think Martinez can come off for Iwabuchi. And we just swap. Can we swap Sandoval over? No, he's not really any better. So we just keep him over there. What other changes do we want to make? Ameda can come on for Takagi, I think. We'll leave it at that for now, with one more change still to make. We'll give it another 5 minutes. But it does look like we're going to be seeing this game out, which we should do, because we have been easily the better team. Pedro can come off. Hunu can come on. Final few minutes of the game. And yeah, it's been a deserved win. Kojima with the throw-in. Here's Sandoval. Oh, Iwabuchi had a chance over by the back post there. But 3-1 win looks like that's what it's going to be, and it is. We move on. We win the first game of the episode. I do want 2 wins from here. We've got Yamaguchi next, who are currently in 8th and not playing too badly themselves. Have they played today, Yamaguchi? Don't think so. I can't see them. So, yeah, nice win. And let's move on to the next game of the episode against Yamaguchi. So after the last game where we won, we now are third in the table on 23 points, 1 point away from Fukushima. It's worth noting as well, we do have a game in hand, 4 points behind Tosu. We play Yamaguchi now, who are in 9th on 18 points, with 5 wins, 3 draws and 4 defeats from their opening 12 games. The 4 defeats, been 2 away, 2 at home. So it's not as though they only lose away from home or anything like that, because we are the away team in this game. But what I wanted to show you is what I was saying earlier on, that in our first 11 games, we've had a pretty reasonable start in terms of the teams we've played. We've played Kumamoto, Toshigi, Gifu, Akita, Oata, Omaya, Iwaki, Ryuku. I don't think we played Fujieda yet. No, we haven't. But you look at that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these 9 teams we've all played, or we've played already in our first 11 games. So we have played Tokushima. We have played Shimizu, who have been on a pretty good run actually. And Kofu we've played as well. So it's been a kind start to the season for us, let's just say that. But we do have obviously some tougher games coming up, including today against Yamaguchi. Even though they're 9th and we're 3rd, they are not going to be an easy team to play against. We do have Omori back in the centre of defence, and Morishita keeps his place. Pedro steps out, mainly because Pedro's less fit than Morishita. Matsumoto returns in the left-back position in place of Kojima as well. So the team we go with is Kawata in goal, Matsumoto left-back, Agawa right-back, Omori and Morishita in the centre, with Kobayashi and Matsumoto in the centre of midfield, Martinez and Sandoval out wide with Takagi and Mori up top. We are potentially going to be looking at needing to replace some players in here, and as a result, I think Akiyama I will probably take off and bring Fujioka on. We do have Kojima that can play right or left back. He'll probably have to come on for Matsumoto if we're being honest. Let's get into it. If we can get a second win in today's episode, I will be thrilled with that. That will constitute an absolutely amazing episode. They're unbeaten in their last 5, Yamaguchi. As I said, they're not going to be easy. We certainly can't underestimate them because they will be tough opposition without a doubt. And they're also playing a 4-4-2. A lot of teams in Japan, most teams in Japanese football, at least on FM, play a 4-4-2. They have a throw-in right by our box. They put the cross into the box and it's over the bar, thankfully. There is 4,444, all the fours, in attendance today. And the second highlight is with Yamaguchi. I don't like how they're getting the highlights, but we win the ball back. That's good. Mori's got it. Gives it to Sandoval. He can come forward now. He cuts inside. Gives it to Kobayashi. Martinez is through. Oh, Martinez. Oh, he should have scored. 1-on-1 with the keeper. That was a great opportunity for him. A bit of a weird throw from them. They literally just threw it to our player, but we're not going to argue. But then we've just gone and given it away. Then they've just gone and given it away. It's a very scrappy game, I've got to say. Martinez to Takagi. Again, there was a useless ball forward from Takagi. Mori basically just gave up on it. He knew he weren't going to get there. And we've already seen in this episode that if you get the service to Mori, he has the ability to make the most of it. But they've made the most of that and they're 1-0 up. And this is looking like being a disappointment. Sandoval looks like he's injured, so we're going to have to take him off by the looks of it. And yeah, this is not, but we've not even had a shot at goal yet. That's how poor we've been. But we come forward now with Takagi, gives it to Mori, who loses it in midfield. And then we've just given it away. Oh, I hate it when we play like this. I've said it before. You know we're never going to win a game of football when we're playing like this, just constantly giving the ball away. And it looks like our unbeaten run's going to come to an end because we might as well take Sandoval off now. There's no point wasting or getting him any more injured than what he already is when we're clearly going to lose this game. But yeah, this has not been a good first half at all. It's been an absolutely terrible first half, in fact. Not a single shot at goal. And that Yamaguchi going 2-0 up at half time. Thrash arms, what was that? Terrible. Just go out and do something in the second half. Even if it ends up we lose 2-1, at least we've made a bit of a fist of it. But here's Agawa. Seen nothing of him in this game. Oh, what a goal. Jada Martinez, Agawa with the assist. Martinez with the goal. And we've got a goal back right at the start of the second half. Do we have it in us to get a second? I mean, we know we can score goals, but we need. There we go. We won the ball back. Mori's got it. Gives it to Iwabuchi. Iwabuchi comes down the right-hand side, gets across into the box. Mori's shot has taken a deflection and it goes out for a corner. Martinez will take the corner on this right-hand side. Can he find that ball? And the answer is no. But Takagi has a free kick, and that's over the bar. I never have any hope on direct free kicks, as you know by now. But here we go again, another highlight. We're having opportunities in this second half. We're playing better. This is much more like it. It's how we should have been in the first half. Here's Amori. By the way, Amori is probably leaving at the end of the season. He's considering his options. Not really sure why. I mean, we're in the J2 league. He's playing every week, except when he's suspended. But yeah, apparently he just wants to leave. So we've given the ball away here, and now they've gone 3-1 up. So scoring that goal was a complete waste of time. That's pretty much their first opportunity. Here's another highlight. I mean, this second half is highlight heavy. I mean, and you know, if we score from it, we give ourselves a chance of getting a draw from the game as well. Here's Morishita to Kobayashi. Goes back to Amori. Here's Matsumoto to Kobayashi to Amori. It's nice that we're playing it about. Nice simple passes. Mori got past his man. Iwabuchi's been taken down. But the referee's waved advantage. Mori just gives the ball away. And are they going to counter-attack us here? It looks like they are. This Marcus Vinicius, he was deadly earlier on. And he has been again. Oh, we're getting trounced now. We've actually played pretty well in this second half. But we are getting trounced by Yamaguchi. And I do not like what I'm seeing. Oh, didn't mean to click on him. Right. I mean, to be fair, Morishita's actually playing better than Amori. Bring Pedro on. Kojima can come on for Matsumoto. Mori's not having a great game, but we'll stick with him for now. But hopefully making a couple of changes in defence might make us a bit more solid at least. We have a penalty. Is Morishita going to take it? Yes, he is. Our goal-scoring centre-back. Can he get us a goal back to make it 4-2? Yes, he can. Morishita with his third goal of the season. He's only just arrived. It's now 4-2. And, I mean, from a neutral perspective, you're probably enjoying this game. It's probably quite a decent game. Right, what are we looking at doing now? What do we do, folks? Kobayashi can come off and Matsushita can come on, I think. We've got one more substitution to make. I mean, Morishita's game has improved because I think that's all we're going to do, actually, to be honest. I don't really see any benefit in bringing Umeda on for Mori or Takagi. Although maybe we do just make that change, just something a bit different. We'll bring Umeda on for Takagi. Oh no, we can't make any more such. We've done our 3 changes. Oh well, there you go. I never wanted to make a substitution anyway. Right, time is running out. We're not going to get anything from this game, but if we can get a goal to make it 4-3, it makes it look less like a butt kicking than what it did when it was 4-1. Here's Pedro to Martinez. Gives it to Takagi. Ball into the box, and Mori has scored it. His 4th goal of the season, and like I said earlier on, if we feed him the opportunities, he can score the goals. It's 4-3. 5 minutes of time to be added on. I was starting to get a bit hopeful that we might have got a draw out of this, but it's not, it's a defeat. Our little unbeaten sequence has come to an end against Yamaguchi, and that was purely down to the first half. Our first half performance was so poor, 2-0 down at half time. We actually won the second half 3-2, to be fair to us. But we're still 3rd in the table. So yeah, it's not all lost. Definitely not all lost. We've got a few days off now so we can rest a few players. Sandoval is out for 2 to 3 days. If we have a look at the schedule, I think what we'll do is we'll play the rest of this month offline, and then we'll come back for Nagasaki, who are currently 4th, and Okayama, who are 5th. So if we are still in a playoff position come here, which is 4 games time, then we will certainly know after playing these 2 teams whether we do have a realistic opportunity of getting into the playoffs. Yamagata are next, they're 7th, Fujieda 13th, Tosu who are top, Kanazawa who are 19th. So yeah, play them off camera, come back for Nagasaki and Okayama in tomorrow's final episode of the week. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, all that sort of stuff. Drop some comments down below as well, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.